We got work to do. It's actually not morning. We got a high noon start Eastern time. So good afternoon or good morning, whatever time zone you're in. Good to have you. We got a total of 18 orders to ship out today. 12 of those orders are on eBay. 5 of those orders are on Poshmark. We got a coffee order going out the door today too, and a big goose egg, 0 from Mercari over the weekend. So welcome in, welcome in. We're going to go through the whole process. I got 18 orders, all clothing and shoes, except we got one hard goods item today. So we'll go through the whole process. I'll tell you how much I got for each of these items, what platform they sold on. If I know, I'll tell you about how long I had that item listed for. But I'd love to hear from you. Tell me about a sale that you had over the weekend, one that you're excited about, or maybe it was just something that you found over the weekend. Let me know down below in the chat. Welcome in. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And as always, if you're watching the replay on this, you can watch the replay if you miss it on Facebook or on YouTube. If you are watching the replay, right down below in the chat, write ship so that I know that you're watching the replay. And if you're watching live right now, hello, say hello down below in the chat. I'd love to hear about your favorite sale. It doesn't have to be your best profit sale, but what was your favorite sale of the weekend? We're going to roll through all 18 of mine. And actually, this is just since Saturday. I shipped Saturday afternoon. So this is half the weekend. Total for the weekend, 32 orders, but shipped a whole bunch of those on Saturday already. So we've got 18 left to ship right now. What's up, Thrifty Duckies in the house? Good morning. Good afternoon. I guess it's morning over in Colorado, out in Crawford. What's up, Meg? How are you? All right, what do we got to do first? You know the rules. You're the boss for just a minute here. Are we going to ship eBay or Poshmark first? You're the boss just for a couple seconds right down below, eBay or Poshmark. What's up, T. Georgie? Travis is in the house. How was your sales weekend, Travis? I'd love to hear about that too. And Meg, same thing. I want to hear about your sales. Let me know. eBay or Poshmark, let me know down below in the chat. You just got to type it in, and that's what we're going to start with. You know the rules. You're the boss for a few seconds. Don't worry, I got coffee, Travis. Shetty's in the house. What's up, Shetty? Shetty says eBay first. eBay it is. We got 12 orders on eBay. Let's see. We got to print out these shipping labels first. Now it's making me log back in eBay. Give me a break. What the heck? It makes me log into eBay like once every 6 months to relog into, and it has to do it right now in the middle of shipping. Hopefully I can get those shipping labels. Welcome in, welcome in. Morning, morning. Meglectic and Thrifty Duckies were a little late on Posh, but we'll get your Posh right after we do eBay. Help protect your account, whatever. Let me log in. Let me print out my labels. Come on, Mom. What's up, Big Sweaty? All right. I want to hear about your sales too. I'm going to show you every single one of mine since Saturday afternoon. But I want to hear about your favorite sale from the weekend. Let me know down below in the chat. Our first order is going out to Julia. This was actually one that just came in first thing this morning. Julia's in Chicago. Chicago. Polo Ralph Lauren. This is in used condition. You can see right there on that logo. It's a good one to look for, that Indian Madras, or anything that says Madras from Polo Ralph Lauren. Tends to, they sell for higher MSR, like higher retail price, and they tend to be more desirable for folks. This one sold, I took a best offer, $20, get it out the door. It's a nice lightweight long sleeve shirt. Indian Madras, good one to look for. You will see some lower dollar sales in today's shipping. I ran a sale on my eBay store for the weekend. So there's, I'm just looking to move some stuff. It's that time of year. So some of them are lower prices. These ones I typically get more like 24, 25, 26 for an Indian Madras, but this one out the door for $20. I paid $5 at a thrift store. Profit is profit. We're not upset this time. What's up, Kathy? Welcome in. How are you, Kathy? If you are watching for the first time, this is just a good honest glimpse into my business. I go live every Monday and I ship out the orders from the weekend. I go through the whole process of packing these eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari orders. I tell you exactly how much they sold for. If I remember how much I paid for them and how long they were listed, I'll let you know those things too, just to give you a good honest glimpse in this business. Hopefully you walk away with maybe a new brand or a new bolo, something to look for. Maybe you learn a shipping tip, or maybe you just crack half a smile and you enjoy hanging out with another reseller, whatever it might be, where you have me on in the background while you're listing or shipping or whatever. Thanks for being here. If you haven't tapped that like button, if you haven't followed or subscribed, I'd appreciate having you on board. Just here to share my biz. All right. And hopefully that helps you. First one out the door. Next up, this was in my inventory for 2.5 years. Let me know. I know Thrifty Duckies might know this one right here. Eddie Line Brewing in Buena Vista, Colorado. I picked this one up in Florida, this t-shirt in Florida of all places. It took 2.5 years to sell. It sold for my, I guess it was on sale for $10.53. $10.53. I paid $4 for it 2.5 years ago. This one's out the door, and it's going to Colorado Springs, Colorado. It looks like it's going to a Rainbow Lodge and Inn. So it looks like it's a guest at the Rainbow Lodge and Inn in Colorado Springs, Colorado, which is only about, from Buena Vista, it's probably about a 2.5-hour drive from Colorado Springs, if my math is right there. It's just shipping out at an 8-ounce rate. It's going USPS Ground Advantage. Shipping labels costing me $4.47. Happy to get out of this one right here. It is gone. Thank you, Felipe. I thought someone would like that shirt. It's a great brewery, by the way. T. George, Travis, 16 eBay, 6 Posh, and 5 Amazon FBM. Look at you with the FBMs over there. Nice little weekend, Travis. I like it. I can dig it. All right, Felipe with a new t-shirt. Maybe he's on vacation in Colorado, and maybe he went to the Eddie Line Brewery and he wanted to get him a discounted t-shirt. Or the breweries charge like $30 for this shirt new, so he's getting it for $10.53. Thanks, Felipe. Not one of my best profit sales, but happy to. I'm always like perk up when I sell one of those older items, get it out of inventory. That makes me happy. Next up is for Leah. Leah got, this is a really good sale, actually. Just listed this. I think I listed this on Wednesday. Polo Ralph Lauren, brand new with the tags. You can see the MSRP is $138. And this one's a cool one. Look at the triple pony. I paid $30 for this and picked it up retail. It sold for $71.10 and just took a couple days to sell. So nice quick flip there. I like it. This is going to St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. It's fun sharing a little bit of time with you. It's a working live. I guess I'm doing the work and y'all are just sitting there. Thanks everyone for tapping that like button. If you haven't followed or subscribed, I appreciate that. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We do this every Monday. I missed you last Monday. Sorry, I was out of town. My flight home got canceled from Florida I was supposed to get home Saturday night. It got canceled, and I didn't end up flying home till Monday night. So wasn't able to do a shipping live last Monday for obvious reasons. What's up, Beth? How are you? Beth is in the house. So that was a good sale right there. Pair of Solomons. I've had these in inventory. I paid $8 for them. This isn't a great sale. They were on sale for the weekend, so I'll have some lower sales just to move some product. These Solomons sold for $23.49. So not a huge profit on these. Beautiful pair of Solomon women's running shoes right here. $23.49. We're going to pack these up in a 14 by 10 by 6 box here. These are going out to Chris. Nice name. Chris is in Austin, Texas. What's up? What's up? All right. Not huge profit on that one. Just happy to move some inventory. This is summer slowdown season. And although I did have 32 sales over the weekend, a lot of those sales were things that, lower dollar items, things that I put, discounted down. So don't be deceived. Summer slowdown bites everybody, especially clothing resellers. It's bitten me too. Although we're having a really great month in terms of dollars and units. We're off to a great start, but it's because of sales. It's because I have a lot of in-season retail, like brand new tags, in-season stuff that's selling really well. But it is still summer slowdown. All right. Speaking of like just getting rid of stuff, Nike shirt right here. What's up, Amy? Started selling on Poshmark in May. Still consider myself a newbie. Well, welcome aboard. Yeah, I mean, shoot, that was like 2 months ago, less than 2 months ago. Just sold a new tag, Peter Millar Summer Comfort Polo with Woodford Reserve embroidered. $72. Let's go. Nice grab on that. $2 at a garage sale into $72. Amy, that is awesome. Really excited for you. Return request on eBay. Come on, people. Who's returning what? What do we got going on here? The shirt is too short for my torso. Doesn't fit. Okay. You should have checked the measurements in the listing and you would have known that it was too short. Come on, people with your returns. Get out of here. Read the description, will you? So yeah, congrats, Amy. That's a really cool sale. I would love to find a Woodford polo. A lot of that's cool that you noticed that too. There's a lot of resellers when they see logos on golf polos like that, they run away from them. And that would be an example of a logo that people are really looking for. Woodford Reserve being a bourbon that people really look out for. So with a big following. So that's really cool. That's a great sale. And we just got a coffee order came in. Is that you, Beth? Right on. Beth's got a coffee order. So you know the rules. Whenever a coffee order comes in while I'm live, I stop whatever I'm doing. We pack up that order and with a big dose of gratitude. So thank you, Bethany. I think that's you, Bethany. It is. Okay, cool. I thought so. So thank you, Bethany, over on YouTube for your order. It looks like we got, correct me if I'm wrong, we got 2 bags of French press ground. We got a dark roast and a medium roast. Is that right? And they're both the French press ground. You have a French press at home? You got the right one there? So all our coffee is available in 3 different grinds, either whole bean or a regular grind. And in this case, a French press grind right there if you use a French press. My husband works at Woodford Reserve. That's awesome. That's really cool. I want that company discount. Cool. Gotcha. We got 1 Black Mountain dark roast, 1 of the Peak Blend, the medium roast. Excited to ship these out to you, Beth. We'll get you a handwritten thank you card and get them right out. Going out the door today for you. If you have any questions about the coffee, let me know. We started this business last April. We launched this coffee business. It's all roasted fresh every single Thursday right here in Black Mountain, North Carolina. A little taste of the mountains for you. We have 3 different roasts, a medium roast, a dark roast, and a light roast. If you haven't tried the coffee before, I always suggest that people start with the medium roast. It's the most well-balanced cup of coffee. It's not going to be too bold. It's not going to be too meek. Little hints of chocolate in this, but just very balanced. We're great daily drivers. So if you haven't tried the coffee, you want to, and you can check out the coffee, chris@peak.com. There's a link up above or down below, depending on what platform you're on, or you can just type in chris@peak.com. Go check out the coffee. Ask me questions if you have them. Returns for fit are the bane of my existence. It's just part of the business, It's no fun. It's no fun. All right. Get this out. Thank you so much, Bethany. Got you some delicious coffee. I love brewing in the French press too. Right now I'm actually drinking, this is the medium roast with a little bit of oat milk. It's iced. So we brewed it in the French press yesterday, and then we chill it in the fridge overnight, and then we get ourselves some iced coffee. So it's a French press iced coffee. Get you a box here. Thank you so much, Bethany. It's always fun when you get to ship stuff out to your friends. shipping label. Again, if you want to check out the coffee, you can go to chris@peak.com, just like it says there on the screen, or there's a link down below or up above. All right, gotcha, Bethany. We're going to Kentucky. That's my preferred way to drink too. Brew overnight in the fridge. So you actually do a proper whatchamacallit, a proper cold brew. So you brew it cold in the fridge. See, we brew it hot in the French press, and then we just chill it in the fridge. So it's not technically a cold brew. It's actually just iced coffee, French press iced coffee. But you can cold brew it overnight too. So you actually brew it in cold water rather than in hot water. I live near Woodford Reserve. Hello from Kentuckian or whatever platform you are watching on. You got Kentucky represented well in the house today. Thanks, Bethany. Appreciate it so much. We got you some delicious coffee heading your way. Yes, you cold brewed overnight. Gotcha. I keep saying I'm going to buy like a cold brew little thingamajig. That's what it's officially called. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it soon, actually. Thank you so much, Bethany. Really appreciate it. If you want to check out the coffee, chris@peak.com. And of course, just like with Bethany, anyone who orders while we're live, I'll stop what I'm doing. Those are the rules, and I'll ship it right out to you with a big dose of gratitude. So thank you again, Beth. Appreciate it. All right, Bethany, I should say. Back to eBay. All right, so we had an order for Steve. Steve's got himself Nike Dry Fit. So I picked this up. I bought some Nike T-shirts off a seller on Whatnot last summer, and this one came in. It had like a small hole in it. It was an undescribed flaw. I'm sure you've experienced that joys of Whatnot, where people sell stuff they don't tell you about the condition. Anyway, turned it around. I sold it on eBay. I got $7.28 for this. It was on sale in my eBay store over the weekend. So I had a lot of stuff. I had over 1,000 listings marked down this weekend. Get this one out the door. So Nike Dry Fit, not getting rich off this, but let's get it out the door. Get my money back on it anyway. Luckily, I bought it on Whatnot. It was probably really cheap. I think I bought like 3 Nike T-shirts off this person, and the other 2 were in great condition, excellent condition. This one just had a little hole in it. The other 2 have already sold. This one's sold now too, $7.28. Plus buyer paid shipping on that too. So I at least made my money back and maybe made a couple bucks. Here's a good sale right here, a good brand to look for. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the logo. You can't, but the brand is called Flint and Tinder. I don't come across these very often. Picked these up at a thrift store. I paid $6 for them, and they sold for $37.80. This was on sale in my store over the weekend too. So $37.80 for these Flint and Tinder. Great jean brand to be looking out for. There's a bolo for you if you didn't know that one. Let's get a bigger bag here. These are going out to Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. So nice profit on these ones. I think I had them listed for something like 45 bucks, 44 bucks maybe, and then had them on sale. How much would you list a Newid Tag Grayson Polo? The market for those right now is sitting around like the 50, like between $50 and $70 is the market range for those. Just kind of depends on the size and the pattern too. I would comp out the exact pattern you have and see what that's selling for. See what your competition for that exact pattern. That's the beauty of like Newid Tag comping, is you can see the exact model, right? And compare your model to that one, see what they're selling for. But probably somewhere between $50 and $70. Depends on if you're looking for the fast nickel or the slow dime too there. What's up? Cindy from Fort Worth is in the house. Hey, Cindy. Appreciate you being here. I always do. Thanks, Bobby. Nice pair of jeans going out for Bobby and a nice bolo for you there. Flint and Tinder. Got a G4 shirt going out the door. Didn't have as many G4s sell this weekend. Brand new with tags. Retail price here is $120 on this. I paid $29 for it. Sold best offer $55. This one's a size 3XL. This one's going to North Yarmouth, Maine. So Maine's getting their 3 weeks of summer. So now Albin's going to have a golf shirt for 3 weeks. Golf polo. G4 out the door. Not a ton of profit on this, but I have a lot of G4 in stock. So I had, I think, 3 of the same exact size, the 3XL. So for me, the listing, one listing, quantity 3, and then they just sell. So I probably made 45. I probably made about $14 profit on this after all said and done, maybe $15. But this is the 3rd one to sell. So that one-time listing, the time to list one item, photo one item and measure one item, made me $45. Just had to pack it 3 times. No big deal. Love those kind of sales. That's my jam right there. You're welcome, Jessica. What do you got to list it for? What do you think? Go do your homework and then let us know what you're thinking. I didn't sell any Grayson new tags this weekend. Did I? I might have shipped one Saturday, but I haven't shipped since. I haven't sold any since I shipped Saturday. You know this brand on Tucket. Still a good seller. The sell price has gone down on these for sure. The market value. This one sold. This was on discount on sale in my store. $19.80 is what this sold for. But I typically get in the low 20s for on Tucket. This is a nice one. This one's 100% polyester. Don't typically find these like moisture wicking ones very often. So $19.80, good price for Ron. Thank you, Ron. Where's Ron at? Ron is in Lebanon, Tennessee, not far at all from me. The shipping label on this, $4.31 at an 8-ounce rate. Going from Asheville, North Carolina to Lebanon, Tennessee. And all these orders are shipping in 9x12 poly bags, in case you're wondering. All my shipping supplies, I have them linked at chris@peak.com. You can go to my Amazon reseller shopping list, and that's all items that I recommend, items that I use for my own business, including these poly bags here. The exact ones. I get them cheap because I order them at 1,000 at a time, so I end up paying about 6 or 7 cents a piece for those poly bags. Next up is, I have a friend named Michael. I'm not going to say the last name, but that's funny. But he doesn't live in Nebraska. So Michael getting a marine layer. Here's another great Bolo brand for you. I pretty much pick up marine layer anytime I come across it, whatever the size, whatever the model, as long as it's not overpriced like crazy. This one I paid $5 for at a thrift store, size 2XL. Polo, it's like a cotton polo shirt here. Sold on sale, $26.10. This is one of my sale items for the weekend on eBay. So $5. Buyer paid $26.10 plus $5.95 shipping. So they're all in for $32 on this. Thanks, Michael. I haven't had one person share about one of their favorite sales for the weekend. I want to hear about your sales too. I'm showing you all of mine. Tell me about one sale that you're excited about from this weekend. Not one person is excited about their business from this weekend. You got to celebrate your wins, people. This is a win. $5 and $26.10. All right. Next up is for Richard. This is a great sale. This is one of my best sales of the weekend. Right on cue. I paid $20 for this Johnny O shirt, brand new with tags. I think the retail on this is $158. It's got all over turtles on it. Look at that. All over turtles. Paid $20, sold for full asking price, $69 on this. So that's great profit. Profit there is going to be about $12. Let's see, 714. 55. So probably probably about $35 profit on this. So I paid 20 and I'm going to pocket $35 after shipping, fees, and all that. Buyer paid 69 plus 5.95 shipping on this one. Going to Richard. Richard's in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's about 3.5 hours down the road from me, not going far. This one's shipping for $4.28. It's a great sale right there. All of our turtles. I picked that up just last week. I listed that on Thursday, 4th of July, and it sold on Saturday. It took 2 days to sell. Pretty awesome. Sold a paperweight for $75 and a marketplace bundle for $100. That's awesome, Cindy. Love hearing about that. I have it for $52.50, but I've been getting lowball offers like $25 and $30. So Jessica, I'm glad that you brought that up, and thank you, Cindy, for sharing those sales. That's awesome. Then sold a bunch of bread and butters on eBay. Men's clothes, love it. You know I love those bread and butter men's clothing sales. Love it, Cindy. So I'm glad you brought up, Jessica, if you're still here, that the lowball offers on that Grayson polo, $25 and $30. So there's two types of buyers that you're going to get on new with tags items. Two types of buyers. You're going to get buyers like that. So that those Grayson polos, brand new, are like $110, I think is the retail on those. So you get those $25 offers, right? Those are people looking for 75 or 80% off, right? You have those buyers, those shoppers on eBay and Poshmark. But then you have another group of buyers, and this is the group of buyers that I like, is they're searching the internet for that same Grayson polo, and they're seeing it for $110, and they might find it at a discount site for say $90 or $80. And then they come across your listing for $52.50, and they're psyched because they're like, wow, that's the best price on the internet. So they're not searching all through eBay, looking for the best price on eBay. They're coming through Google. They find your listing right next to the listings that are $90 or $110, right? They see yours for $52.50. They're like, that's crazy. They click through. They're like, I'm buying it for $52.50. No offers, no haggling. They're like, that's a great price. It's 50% off. I'm buying it. Those are the types of buyers you're looking for. But don't be discouraged by the buyers that are to come in that are going to look for 75 or 80% off. Those people are out there and they're going through eBay. They're looking for whoever has the lowest price on eBay. They're spending a whole bunch of time figuring that out. And then they're going to go lowball offer like 3 or 4 of those people until they get somebody that accepts their offer. And then if they don't, they're not going to buy, right? They're just people who are looking for crazy screaming deals. Those people, you know, when they start with those $25 and $30 offers on like my G4s and my Johnny O's and stuff like that, I know they're not going to come up and pay my 50 or 60, in this case, $69 brand new with tags, right? I know the $30 offer person isn't coming up and buying this at 69. I'm waiting for someone else who's coming through Google, right? And they're going to see my price at $69. They're not going to do any offers whatsoever. They're just going to say 69 is a steal. It's $158 on the Johnny O website. And on a discount website, I can get it for $110, or I can buy it from Peak for $69 all day. That's the buyer that you're looking for with new with tags. So Jessica, don't let those $25 and $30 offers bother you. That's a different type of buyer. And that's not the person that you're trying to sell to, unless you get it for really cheap. If you got that Grayson polo for $5 and you can flip it really quick for $30 or $35, that's fine. Maybe you can get that buyer. But if you bought that retail arbitrage and you paid up for it, you paid $20, $30, or $40, there's just no way that you can, that's not the buyer that you want. You want the person coming in from Google who's willing to pay your full asking price because they're excited. It's a great deal. Two different types of buyers. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah, those cats are all right. I like Kayla and Brad. Those are good people. Next up, we got what do we have next? So I can sell hard goods too. I don't sell a lot of them anymore. I'm really focused on clothing and shoes, but I always look for stuff like this. And we sold a 3-pack of Kodak ink cartridges. So sale price on this was $94.95. I think I paid $18 a whack on these. So what's that mean? I'm in for, was that $46? $44? 32. Where's my math? No, that's not right. Why can't I math today? 18 times 3. So $54. So after all said and done, and buyer paid for shipping, so they're all in for $101 on this. So after all is said and done, I'm going to end up with about, let's see, 95 times 0.8, 76. So $22 profit on this, $22 profit. So I paid $54 to make $22, but I knew that these would sell pretty quick. They took about 3 weeks to sell. Super easy to list, super easy to ship. I'll do that all day. I have more of them, by the way, too. Especially if I can buy quantity. I love it, I love it, I love it. A lot of people won't do that. A lot of people won't spend $18 a piece on these. They won't spend $54 to make 22, and that's okay. And for me, it's going to be even more because I have another lot of 2 of these. I bought 5 of them all at once. Might even put these in a little poly bag. Let's do that. These gonna fit, by the way. Maybe. Yeah, they fit. Just barely. Maybe they'll fit better this way. No, they definitely don't. Oh yeah, that definitely fits better. So these are going to David. I bought 4 Funko Pop figures in boxes for $32 last weekend and sold all of them this week for $55, $35, $70, and $62. Let's go, Jessica. I love that. Thanks for sharing those big sales. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, card for David. Love finding ink. It usually, if you price it right, it sells fast. I was actually surprised these took 3 weeks to sell. I probably got to price them better. Thank you, David. Easy money there. Easy money. And haven't even paid the credit card bill for that purchase yet. So that I won't pay that till the 15th. So I actually made money with the credit card company's money. All right, next up is, speaking of making money with the credit card company's money, spent $40 for this Peter Millar, brand new with tags, crown crafted, $125 is the MSRP on this, sold for $71.10. So at the end of the day, I'm going to make about $15 on this sale. So I spent $40 to make $15. I listed this on Wednesday and it sold on Saturday. So what's that? 3 days to sell. And I won't pay this credit card bill until I just bought this one. So I'm going to pay this credit card bill till August the 15th. So I'm using the credit card company's money to make me $15 on this bad boy right there. I love picking up the Peter Millars that have like a crazy pattern. This one's like this one's got Oliver sailboats. I don't know if you can really see it. Oliver sailboats. These sell really well for me. I'll pay up for them. Not a lot of people are willing to do it. That's fine with me. That one, unfortunately, I love when I can find like 5 of them in the same pattern, but I only found 1 of those ones because that's even easier money. Out the door. That's all the eBay. We're going to move on to Poshmark now. We still got a coffee order or 2 to ship out. And let's see. First up is Nicholas. Let's see. eBay Posh. Another Peter Millar pickup. Paid $35 for this Peter Millar collection. Right here, Peter Millar collection, size 2XL, sold for $64 on Poshmark. I actually meant to counteroffer this buyer at $74, but I accidentally put in $64. They accepted the offer, but still made profit. I'll make about, let's see, 24. I'll make about 15 to 12, 56. So I'll make about 19. I'll make about $18 on this. It took about 3 weeks to sell. $18 on that. Paid $35 for it. Let's see. All these Posh orders, I'm going to use these Tyvek envelopes, free from USPS.com. I can use my blue bags if I wanted to, but these are free, so we're going to go ahead and use these. This is going out to Seamus. Thank you, Seamus. In Medford, Oregon. We don't trust government adhesive. The adhesive on these is terrible. You hitting garage sales and estate sales there, or sticking to thrift stores? Lately, Cindy, I've been spending more time doing retail arbitrage. I have hit some garage sales. I haven't hit an estate sale in a while, to be honest. I have hit some garage sales locally. I'm starting to learn the ones that are like the neighborhoods that are worth my time versus the ones that aren't. There's a lot more that aren't worth my time lately, but the 4th of July week's a pretty slow week historically for garage sales, so I didn't even go out. I didn't even look. It tends to be a good week to take off because there's just not as much good stuff going on. I know somebody's going to prove me wrong, but somebody's going to say, I had the best score ever on 4th of July weekend. Yeah, I'm sure. But the odds are it's just a slower weekend. All right, next up, pair of Ultra running shoes. Men's size 9.5. Brand new in box. Nice pair of Outroads right here. It's a trail running shoe right there from Ultra. Sold for best offer $75. We are going to resize a $10.95 box for this. Y'all ever done this before? These won't fit in the shoebox before somebody yells at me. The USPS shoebox won't fit these new in-box shoes. So we're going to use a $10.95 box, which is a little bit bigger. We just got to change the dimensions from that, which won't fit shoes. We're going to fit it so it will fit these shoes. I don't know if you can see what I'm up to over here. Yeah, you can. So I'm going to set this on the edge of the table. I'm going to size this up for the exact size of the box. Like that. And then I'm just going to fold it. I'm going to flip it on the other edge and do the same exact thing. So we're just resizing, reshaping this box. And now right on those folded lines, we'll open it up and you can see now you have a box that's shaped like a shoebox. And this should slide perfectly in. I'm just going to cut our new flaps. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. We're going to put our thank you card in there. These are going to Noah. Thank you, Noah. And now we'll just cut these flaps right to the size of the box. There it is. I'm going to throw a little bit of packing paper in there, just so the box isn't tossed around. There it is. Thank you, Noah. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done. And it's a free box. Next up is a pair of camo G4 pants. I had these priced at $125 when I first picked them up. I've had them in stock for probably 6 months now. I kept lowering the price. MSRP is $195. Nice camo print, size 34, 32, G4. You can see the logo right there. Ended up taking a best offer, $70 for these. I paid $35 for them like 6 months ago. I thought they were going to sell more in the $100 range, but now it's time to just move on from them and get them gone. So 35 into 70, what's that, 14 bucks? What's that, 56? So ended up making, I mean, still made $20 on this. Still made 20. But I probably just had them priced too high. Oops. That's what it comes down to. Sometimes you just got to adjust the market, just move up and down, get rid of them. Still made money. These are going to Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline. What's up, Mazda John? Enjoying a cup of Peak Dark Roast. Right on. I got the medium roast. I'm almost done. Done. Appreciate you, John. Got you hooked on that French press, didn't I? Got you hooked. All right. Next up is for Nicholas. Nicholas got Polo Ralph Lauren Performance. Men's size large on this. This is the polo. It's not the cotton polo. It's polyester spandex blend Performance. So MSRP on this is $110. These sold for $55. I paid $29 for it. Sold for $55. So at the end of the day, I made 14. I made like 14 bucks on this. Made like 14 bucks on it. But I listed it on Wednesday and it's already out the door. This one sold on Saturday. So 3 days to sell, $14 profit. And I have 2 of these. So one listing, quantity 2, 1 round of photos, 1 round of pictures. Easy money. Waiting for the medium roast to be delivered today. French press, the best. Appreciate you, John. You're all right in my book. I don't care what Cindy says about you. Even though her last name is the best last name ever. I don't care what she says. You're all right in my book. Out the door. And what do we got? We have an order for... Is this another new with tags? Yes. Paid $25 for this shirt. It's a William Murray. It's a size 2XL. I had 4 of these in this size. I think I have 1 more left. So this is the 3rd one to sell. This one sold for a best offer of $44. William Murray has really, really slowed down for me as a brand. It was really great this spring, and for some reason this summer it is just moving very slow. Prices are lower. It happens. This is going to Bill. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate your order. It's going to Clemens, North Carolina. It's about just under 2.5 hours from us, out near Winston-Salem, in case you were wondering. So the profit on this will be $8, 35, $10 profit on this, which is not great. But again, I had 4 of these, so 1 listing, quantity 4. If I make $10 a pop, that's actually not bad. But I thought I was going to make a lot more because when I picked these up, William Murray was selling a lot better. It's just not selling as good anymore. That happens. find that happens with the retail game a lot quicker. The new tags game, the ups and downs are faster, more dramatic than with the used clothing market. The used clothing market goes up and down too, but it just isn't as dramatic, it seems, as the new tags market. All right, next up is an order for Flippin' Kim. Thank you, Kim. If you're watching, Flippin' Kim got herself 2 bags of the medium roast right here. This is ground. If you want to check out the coffee, this is our own coffee label. It gets roasted by our roasting partner, Dynamite Roasting in Black Mountain, every single Thursday. I actually picked up a roast on Friday from them because they were closed on Thursday. So in this case, Friday roast, but freshly roasted. It's organic. It's fair trade. It's delicious. This is going out to Kim, who has been a just regular customer of the coffee. I got her hooked last year, and she buys it all the time. I appreciate you, Kim. Appreciate you. Handwritten thank you note. Thanks, Kim. Kim might watch the recording of this too if she's not here live. I'm going to throw in a Chris at Peak sticker for you too, Kim. There it is out the door for you, Kim. Appreciate you. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is. Hey, Frenchie's in the house. What's up, Frenchie? How's the weather in France today? Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Appreciate you, whether you hung out for the full 47 and a half minutes or if you just popped in and said hello, popped in, popped out. I appreciate it. If you're watching this on the replay, too, appreciate that as well. Thanks, everyone, for tapping the like button. If you haven't subscribed or followed, I'd love that, too. We'll see you next time. I'm going to go live again next Monday. Every Monday, shipping out the orders from the weekend. So we'll see you then, and hope you have a great week of finds and sales. It is summer slowdown, but price your stuff right. Put on some discounts and sales. You can move stuff this time of year too. I believe in you. Take care, y'all. Peace.